It does. It's great. Live from Long Island, New York. This is Love, Death, and Taxes. Hi, I'm Brian O'Neill Williams. My lovely co-host today is Agnes Amisano. Yeah, we're doing it in the same room. We don't normally do it like this, guys. Hi, it's great to see you. It's great to talk to you. Like I keep looking down because the monitor is down there, but I'm going to look right into your eyes. Okay, I see you. We're going to have a great time today. Yes.
Absolutely.
I'm going to introduce you to Agnes Amisano today, and I guess I'll probably get into a little bit of who I am as well, because we are pushing this podcast and videocast into the next level, and we're going to show you guys our journey as we go along for that. You good for that?
Oh, let's go for the ride.
Let's go for it. All right. So first of all, what we normally do when we get started with this podcast is we say hello with our little title intro. Hey, so again, live from greetings from the Gray Bar. We're actually in a different location today. There might be a little bit of an echo in the room, because it's a little wider, open space. We're hoping to do some studio kind of work here, right? And the idea would be for you as a local business to come down to Love, Death, and Taxes and hang out with us here in Amityville at the Gray Barn, courtesy of nadarmedia.com. That's your public relations from Nathan Jackson. Again, I'm Ryan O'Neill Williams. My co-host is Agnes Amisano, or Agnes the Tax Pro, as I like to call her. So, Agnes, what are you? I'll say hello to everybody. I've been yap.
You're doing a great job. You're fine.
You're okay. So I see someone saying hello. Hi, how are you? Very well. Good. So you don't normally even see it from this way.
No. Usually you're far away in my home office. You're at yours, so it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful location.
Yes.
Yes.
That's great.
So it's
the last time we did this it wasn't even directly live. It was in Poland. When we were actually together. Normally, we do this from two different places. I am a digital marketing consultant. Agnes is a tax resolution. Are you a consultant or a bookkeeper? How do you explain exactly what it is that you do?
I'm a tax pro.
Okay.
I do bookkeeping. I started my journey with bookkeeping against my wish. Fall into it.
It's one of those things. Like we all do.
Honestly, accounting in college was the most boring for me ever. But I fell into it and I liked it, and I found it experiencing my ex-husband tax problems. So honestly.
Guys, she just told me a story right before this, and it completely explains like why she got into this business. We'll tell that story for another time, right?
Oh, absolutely no.
We never make it to the end, but basically, drugs were involved.
No, I didn't take any.
No, she didn't. It got
watch
to
my reputation myself.
Yes,
my grandchildren are watching this. So.
No, but basically, it got to the point where she had to take care of a situation and thought that it was way worse than it was. And then, she's just one of the persons who's very specific about taxing, making sure that your numbers are correct, that sort of thing.
Well, I'm very organized.
Yes.
I'm very organized, and especially I like challenges.
Okay.
So, long story short, my specialty are tax problems,
right.
Not taxes as of, I'm not the accountant that you're seeking at the end of the year to do your tax. I mean, I do that for my clients as well. But my specialty are tax problems.
Right.
My recent, I must brag, I'm sorry, but I'm so proud of it. This is my biggest accomplishment so far.
Okay.
I got an acceptance of an offer from compromise, $4.8 million we settled.
To
We settled 34,000.
34. So okay, $4.8 million was the tax debt,
Yes.
and you got it down to $34,000.
That's correct. It took us close to 2 years.
Okay.
Because the whole process, it's a long process.
Okay.
Usually when you have a situation like this, you have to catch up with outstanding taxes.
Okay.
Usually people either forget to file, things happen. Or they are under the impression that the first 2-3 years, maybe Uncle forget about them and it's not gonna come back into the doors.
Right.
Unfortunately, that is not happening.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
That's a big misconception, absolutely, and that's not what is happening. So to get to my specialty, which is offering compromise or arrange payment agreements, it's a process, it's a journey. You have to catch up with all the outstanding taxes. Okay? You have to come to the point where you are on a straight line and when we're gonna file all the documentation. It takes time. I help clients to stay on a straight path, to make payments throughout the waiting process for the answer.
Right.
And then 5 years after that, you still have to make sure that you're filing taxes.
Right.
Otherwise, that offering compromise can be lost.
So you were doing this for over 5 years, or for this guy it was 2 years?
So far, we are on this journey together for 2 years.
Okay. And you already got the agreement from the government.
That's correct.
Yes.
Yes.
So basically, and do you just do federal taxes, or do you do state taxes?
Oh no, I'll have some time with personal income tax when it comes to the state, or business, or sales tax, or payroll tax. There are different types of taxes, and I deal with all of them.
Okay. And so people understand, offer in compromise. Exactly what is an offer in compromise?
Well, depending on again, not every taxpayer is eligible for that. Okay. So when I take a case, I give promise that I will put 150% into resolving the situation, but offering compromise, it's not always the right thing to do for that particular taxpayer. It has to be a certain situation. But I can always help with arranging a payment agreement, or we can look for other options for the taxpayer.
Okay, so listen, the problem that you are solving, the problem that they are coming to you, your general client is coming to you with, is maybe 2 or 3 different kinds of problems, but in general, they're getting calls from the IRS, or you're going to get a call from the IRS. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, you're not getting calls from the IRS, okay? You're not getting emails from the IRS. You are going to get a physical letter from the IRS. If you're going to call from the IRS or get emails from the IRS, that is more than likely
it's a fraud.
It's a fraud. It's a scam. So stay away from that. You're looking for a physical paper from the IRS that you're actually getting. All right. So the problem that they're getting is they're either getting those letters, and they're getting something that says visits. Hi. I actually had at one point, like early when I started my business, I had a guy who wanted to do. We did IRS. We had figured that out, and we had to figure out exactly how to pay our business. Like the first year of Social Marketing Associates was in business, and the guy's name, I swear to God, the guy's name was Wolf. So I literally was calling Agent Wolf to help me, with my problem. I was like, I hate calling this guy, but the legit letters, and he eventually we worked it all out, and everything was fine. But I had 2 businesses at the time: the DJ business and the marketing consulting business, and it was getting all mixed up. And he was like, "No, you have to do a DBA for this." And so we got it all worked out. So is that something you can help people with?
Absolutely.
Too? All right.
Absolutely.
So say they can't figure out what to use or what to do, you can help them figure out their business structure.
Well, a lot of times taxpayers, especially business owners, they think that they can do everything together.
Right.
It's not in their best interest, actually, to have everything under their name, to separate and depending again what kind of business, what kind of entity is actually proper and correct for that particular business, I would definitely advise that. And we can help create that particular corporation, and then we're going from there. We're catching up with all this outstanding taxes and trying to see what was the problem and advise how from that point on people can be, have peace of mind.
Yes, yes. So that's literally what you're looking for. You're looking for the solution. The solution is peace of mind. You've been having difficulty with your tax problems because you're not sure you've never been paying them, or they're knocking at your door and saying you owe a lot more, or we're going to send you to prison.
Well, look, things happen. Things happen.
Right.
Okay, people get divorced.
Yes.
Something happens in the business.
Yes.
Okay. Those situations are like common situations every day. It's not like I was saying before. No one actually moves on to the business with plans that, okay, I'm going to start paying taxes.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Some people actually think that filing bankruptcy is the resolution, but it's not. The last 3 years of your taxes, you still have to pay it.
Who just filed the bankruptcy in the news? It was CVS. It was like a big pharmacy just filed bankruptcy. And I'm assuming it's a really, really big company. And so they decided, okay, we have to do it at this point. But yeah, and by the way, I am reminded of that one thing that you say over and over again. No judgments.
No judgments. No, things happen. Look, people, things happen.
Right.
Life is life, and no one is looking for problems. And when they are there, I have resolutions.
Right. Right.
So that's
it's literally what it's called. mytaxresolutions.com. So that's where you want to go for that kind of advice. So if you feel like that's a problem that you have, you do want to go there and figure that out. And I wanted to reintroduce you guys. We've been doing this show now for almost a year, but I wanted to reintroduce you guys to this, to us again, because number one, we just found this new LinkedIn audience here, number one. And number two, we just recently found ourselves, we're going to be submitted to 4 podcast channels using this station. So the idea is we're on YouTube. You can come and check us out there at youtube.com/@lovedeathandtaxes. You can come check us out at lovedeathandtaxes.com. If you are going to send us some information, you can send it at mailbag@lovedeathandtaxes.com. We're not going to go particularly long today, but I will say this to you. If you're having difficulty with taxes, probably means you're also having a little difficulty with your cash flow. And if that's the case, then you want to check out my marketing services over at socialmarketingassociates.com. So if you are looking for tax fraud, you're already in this in the problem. But if you need some help doing that, then that's where you're coming from. I'm not going to go long into it, but I just understand that is what you're looking for, and we're going to be talking about on this show. But we also talk about the fact that Agnes is also a couple of other things. Why don't you introduce yourself in those 2 regards?
Oh boy. I'm a Renaissance woman. What can I say?
Yes. You ride horses, you do the sword fighting, and you also marry people. Tell them about that.
Yes, on weekends, I'm also a wedding official. Yes. And I'm also a relationship coach, so that's my retirement plan.
Cool. I mean, it makes sense.
Oh, it's fun. It's really a beautiful thing to be part of somebody's the most beautiful day of their lives. One of the most beautiful days of their lives. So yes, it's a lot of fun. I'm doing since 2005. Okay. So it's a lot of couples that I have been privileged to be part of their beautiful day. Okay. So yes, and I'm still getting Christmas cards from my very first couple that they married. So that's so special.
It is.
Again, if you have heartbroken after loss of someone close, I would advise to reach out to St. Mary's Church in Iceland. and become a part of the bereavement group. I'm one of the facilitators, and we just started a new group in September, mid-September.
Okay.
So we're gonna have 3 groups actually running at the same time. So yes, it's a beautiful parish, and the core group of the ladies who started that so many years ago, they helped so many people. So I feel privileged to be part of that group.
Excellent.
Yes.
So that's the death part, guys. So it's love, death, and taxes. We did the taxes first. We went on the front way to the love, and then we've got the death in the middle. But the truth is, we are here to also support, and that's part of what I do, support local independent small business on Long Island. But I started at first at I Love Babylon. So you see a lot of stuff from us at I Love Babylon. But it would be great to talk to you guys. Please leave a comment, reach out to us on YouTube, check with us on NY Tax Resolutions, send us an email at mailbag@lovedevontaxes. I am looking forward to hearing from more of you. I am looking forward to doing this here at the Gray Barn, courtesy of nadarmedia.com. Guys, this is a brand new wave we are riding into the next year, and hopefully you can join us for it. Agnes, I want to say hello to people all over the world.
Yes, we are being watched in UK, in Poland,
yes,
in Canada.
That's right.
Thanks to my family. Yeah. I told him if you don't watch that, we're not going to talk. But yes, we are here for support, not only with tax issues, but also with the relationships. We're having a lot of fun discussing that.
Yes.
Different types of problems, which are in with our experience, life experience. We can share that with everyone else. Although we are all 28 years old.
Yes,
but with our life experience, we can share and give some advice how to deal with different life problems. So we are here for you. Reach out.
Yes, please send it. Send it either if you've got a tax issue, that's where you're going. If you're checking out the show, you want to talk to us about love or death or taxes, any of the 3 things that are inescapable in real life, you want to check us out. Okay, so ladies and gents, I want to thank you so very much. We're going to keep it short and sweet today. Next week, look out for a guest. If you are a local independent small business in the town of Babylon or on Long Island, and you are interested in getting to be seen by 6,000 people on Facebook, 2,000 on LinkedIn. And then I have no idea what happens on YouTube. YouTube gets a little crazy. Sometimes we get a lot. So if you are looking to get yourself seen by a lot of people, this is where you want to come to. You come and check us out. We're going to really enjoy having you as a guest, possibly here at Gray Barn. Or if you can't make it all the way out here, the truth is we do this straight through the Zoom now, which is one of the things that the pandemic has given us. One of the gifts that the pandemic has given us. Yes. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Do you have anything? No, I think that's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you around town. That's a different sign off from something else. But you guys take care.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.